By now, I am sure that you have seen this video of Timothy Chalamet.
I don't want to be working in ballet or opera or, things where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive, even though no one cares about this anymore. All respect to the ballet and opera people out there. I just lost 14 cents in viewership. But,
While his comments have certainly created a spark that continued over into the Oscars this weekend, there is something else that is going on here. With the overconsumption of goods and services, with many other creators have touched on, there is also something that we are in an abundance of. It's time to admit that we also have an overabundance of opinions. So, hypocritically, let's talk about it. The British royal family are known to have a motto: never complain, never explain. Prince Harry, late Queen Elizabeth, all the way down the line, they follow this very simple model. And I think that is for a reason. Because in doing this, they ensure that their feet never sink further down into the quicksand. And that used to be the norm. Celebrities and normal people have always seemed to value their freedom and their privacy. But the internet has ruined that for us. Our attention, our time, and our privacy are now commodified. Instead of existing for ourselves, we now exist solely to consume and to be consumed. We have forgotten that our opinions, our thoughts, and our outlooks are all precious, but often only for ourselves. The internet has fooled us into believing that our vote matters. From influencers farming us with rage bait or millionaire celebrities asking us, the common folk, which $10,000 handbag they should carry for the night, we have gotten far too comfortable in giving our opinion. We are letting ourselves be farmed for engagement. Between companies selling our data and social media taking up so much of our time, we have become nothing more than the bots that too often take up large portions of the comment section. The second that someone disagrees with us, we can no longer say, agree to disagree, and move on. Instead, we launch into a 95 theses about why that person is wrong and we're right. I'm not sure if anyone has ever changed their opinion or their way of doing things because of a post on social media. These are people that we do not know. Why would we ever listen to the words of a stranger on the internet? We have this perceived well of influence in the online space that is false. And in that perceived well of influence, we are giving up the actual well of influence that we have in our real lives. It is robbing us of time that we could spend speaking to our family and our friends, otherwise known as people who actually know us. It's not some random person online with a photo may not even be of themselves. These are people that you actually know. These are people who know your character. And instead of talking to them about deep issues beyond, hey, how's the weather going? We are giving all of that attention and all of that energy to people who are never going to be convinced to change because they do not know us. It's scientifically proven that the human mind can only keep up with so many different people at once. And when we are constantly inundating our minds with all of this information and all of these different people, it is doing something to us that I don't think was ever meant to happen. Worse, the inundation of social media and all of this information and all of this perceived well of influence is making us rude. Instead of fighting against trolls, we have become the trolls. We hide behind our keyboards and feel as if the things that we say and the things that we comment have no influence on the person who is on the other side of the screen. And while that is largely true, often those words still hurt. Our words still have power. This belief that our words do not affect or do not change anything is inherently backwards. We simply do not treat others behind a screen the same way that we would someone in real life. We think it's just words, but it's never just words. It's exposure therapy to the worst parts of human nature. It ruins how we perceive the world. So what am I doing? I've decided that I am no longer going to comment on social media posts beyond a happy birthday or a congratulations on that new job. I am no longer posting my comments on any reel, post, video, TikTok, anything of the sort. When even the most benign comment can spark outrage, it is simply better for me to just scroll away. Yes, I still enjoy watching media online. I am simply removing myself from the social aspect because the social aspect now we know has fallen away. It's not a true social interaction anymore, if it ever was. Now, this does not mean I'm perfect. When I stumble across a video and someone is giving an opinion or stating something that is completely antithetical to what I think and believe, yes, you best believe I have got to fight myself to not make a comment, to not reply. But then I feel a sense of, oh, nothing has changed. I would not have remembered that interaction 2 hours later, 3 hours later, 4 days later, whatever it happens to be. I was not going to remember that. And then now, since I've scrolled away, I can't even remember what the comment was in the first place. And that's because when we allow ourselves to get so invested in this online space, this online community, we are abandoning real life. So instead of engaging in crappy arguments with internet strangers, we have to decide, how do you want to be remembered? As some faceless person in the comment section who may or may not have won that argument? Or do you want to be remembered as someone who had true influence on their family and their friends? Now, I don't know about you, but I choose the latter. If we are to be good representatives of Christ for those that we know and those that know us, then we should make every effort to preserve our time, our energy, and our opinions for things that truly matter: Christ, family, and love. So, you can keep your opinion. I am just fine with my newfound peace of mind. Thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe.